all my fleece. Yeah. He's crabby.
He's just wow.
Oh,
He's definitely a ram.
it is definitely a ram for you. Jeez. There. Okay, you rascal. All right, so my husband and I are just waiting for him to calm down a little bit. We always let him kind of get his bearings together before we do the deed. So he's nice and calm. He's, you know, just looking around. And I'm going to spare you some of the colorful language and some of the maybe crude comments that we were making because, you know, that's what we do on the farm on the weekend. And we're just going to let him chill out. Now, warning, we are going to be shooting this sheep. So if you don't want to see it, you don't want to see the butcher process, freaking look away now. You have been warned. Almost like it was trying to get Dave to come out, and then Dave barked, and then they were quiet. So I don't know if he's got any space.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Now, yes, you're going to see him kick because I drug my feet a little bit and didn't get to him before he started the kicking. The nerves and everything are just kind of losing their minds at the moment. So no, he is completely dead. I checked his eyes. There's nothing left. So don't be alarmed. Oh, he doesn't like gunshots.
Yeah, I guess. Especially two, huh? What are you trying?
You get him out?
We're going to try to cut his head off right now?
Yeah, but I want him downhill. Okay. And this is why another opening gate would work.
Yep.
There we go.
One more?
Nope.
Okay.
Don't bite me.
Okay. Aha.
Off with your head.
Yeah! Oh, sorry.
You're psycho.
I forgot where I was.
Balls. Balls.
Balls.
Balls. I've got big balls. You've got big balls.
We've got the biggest balls of them all.
I bet my balls are bigger.
My balls are always bouncing.
These guys aren't gun shy. These guys aren't gun shy.
No, they're not. You two retards.
I thought you were just saying that you don't get winded. So we've been whole, what, 12 feet?
I thought you were talking to.
I am talking to. We are going to have Rocky Mountain oysters. Yum, those and this is the hanger steak, one of my favorite cuts on beef and sheep. Oh my gosh, so delicious. Babies, welcome to the world. Whoa. Fresh out of mom. Well, kind of. They're already dry. Oh, get old. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm going to break in here for a minute and say I'm very sorry. I've been kind of off the radar for a little while. I'm not maintaining my social medias very well. But I just want to give you guys a heartfelt thank you for all your support while I've been gone. I'll give you a couple little insights as to what has been going on with my health. In a few of my videos, I have a really good friend that I met through my channel, Laura. Thank you. You've been amazing. I was doing very basic things and really having a hard time catching my breath. I have these, I call them spells, you know, or just times where I cannot catch my breath. I feel like I'm being squished and squeezed and I can't get a deep enough breath. I can't breathe. So that's been one problem. So it turns out it can be a couple of things. And of course, I've had a neurologist, I've had a chiropractor, I've had a primary care doctor, I've had a cardiologist. I was actually in the hospital for 3 days a little while back. I had an absolute, I don't know what it was. I couldn't breathe. I was dizzy. I was confused. I went downhill so fast. I couldn't hardly walk. I was so weak. Like every ounce of energy that I had left got me from the waiting room in the ER to the room, which was like 20 feet away. It was absolutely awful. They did some cardiology work. They kept me in there for 3 days. I didn't get really any answers, although I did find out that I do have two actually regurgitating valves in my heart, which they're leaking. So when the valve seals, it's supposed to push all the blood out, right? Well, it's not sealing all the way and it's not being very effective. I have two of them like that. One of them that's regurgitating is also prolapsing. So it's not sealing and the valves aren't staying where they're supposed to. It's kind of backflowing, I guess. So could be one of the reasons why I'm so fatigued, so weak. Even doing basic stuff sometimes, I'm absolutely exhausted. So if you hear me heavy breathing in the videos, and if I'm not doing anything to exert myself, that's probably why. The cardiologist said it's probably not causing it. The ER doctor said, absolutely, this is what's causing this. My primary said that when I have these breathing issues, I'm like hyperventilating and it could be anxiety. And I had to talk to a behavioral health person because they thought I had anxiety. And she interviewed me. We had a really long, great talk. She was great. There's nothing to say that I have anxiety. Now, I do have migraines really bad. I have several different kinds. And I have some pressure on my trigeminal nerve. Now, luckily for me, it's not trigeminal neuralgia, which causes a lot of pain. But when I have a sensation down the side of my face, it's really uncomfortable. It tastes like I'm sucking on a bunch of pennies. My gums and my tongue and my cheek are really like tingly. Feels really, really weird, almost like your arm is waking up after being asleep. And it can upset my stomach. And I feel like I'm on sleeping medication and like somebody slipped me some cough medicine with codeine. I feel drugged. I hate it. I can't function. I can't work. I can't even do chores on the farm. I lose my balance. I don't know if I don't feel like I'm getting dizzy, but I lose my balance really easily. When I was in the hospital, I was very dizzy. I felt like I was on a boat. I could not, it was absolutely terrible. I couldn't walk. I had to crawl. When I got home, I had to crawl from the bed to the bathroom because I felt like I was going to fall over. They have no idea what it was. So I really got no answers as to what that was because everybody has their own opinion. Heart guy says it's, one time he says it's my heart. Neurology said it's my brain. My primary says we have no idea. So my chiropractor, I also did find out that he did some x-rays and I have a little bit of scoliosis, but I also had an MRI because I've been in an immense amount of pain. I have 2 discs in my upper back that are desecrated. So they are dried out and they're solid black on the x-rays and or on the MRI, it is extraordinarily painful. They want to just put a bunch of numbing shots in my back and not really, that's pretty much all they said. I went to physiology. He said, well, there's not really much we can do. It's, probably not causing you any pain. And I'm like, that's why I'm here, because I'm in an exorbitant amount of pain. It's miserable. Then I went to my chiropractor. My chiropractor's like, yeah, of course that's causing you pain. So anyway, it's been a long journey. I have a new neurologist. I've been put on one medication that's supposed to calm down that trigeminal nerve. That is the worst for me. And then hopefully stop some of the other migraines that I've been getting. But she wants to put me on this, it's a once a month shot, and it's over $900 a month for one shot once a month. And my insurance company, of course, is like, nah, we don't want to do that. Which I don't want to do that either. That's crazy. I don't want to have a shot, but we'll see. So that's what's been going on. I have just been absolutely exhausted. I am having a hard time at work. I've cut my hours back a little bit at work. My doctor wanted me to take FMLA. It's like medical family leave. She wanted me to do that. And I'm like, I can't do that. I can't do that to my coworkers. And I sure as heck don't want to just not go to work. I would drive myself crazy. So that's what's going on. Just ridiculously tired and really, really weak. So, my heart, all the plumbing, I guess, going to and from my heart and the, everything around it, the electrical network apparently is doing okay. But those two valves and the one that's prolapsed could be causing me some issues. Anyway, all right, so that's the update. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'll be right back with you because I'm gonna, I guess, start cutting up that lamb. And for all of you that says I'm murdering these sheep, it's for our family. And they're raised very well, spoiled, and killed humanely. So, you know, and I'm not monetized. So I guess I can show whatever I want until I get booted off YouTube or get monetized. And they tell me I can't do that. So thank you guys so much. Love every one of you. And yeah, let's go make some steaks. All right, well, it's cold in here. It's really cold in the shop. I had my husband put the carcass in the horse trailer because there was a lot more room out there and it was a little bit too warm in the shop. Well, we've been very cold. It's been getting down to like 4 degrees, not counting the wind chill, and he's solid. So he's gonna live in the shop overnight. I've got a fire started, but it's really frozen. So he looks great. Although just a little frozen. To be continued. All right, so we got this friggin' guy. I've already done a couple cuts. I just wanted to see how frozen it was. He is still so frozen, and he's been in the shop at about, it looks like it's just over like 32, 33 degrees, but it's better than like the 4 degrees that it got down to, I think. So he's literally warming up a little bit. He's getting a little bit squishy. So I didn't want to record me struggling so much. So I got a little bit of a fire going in the stove, and I'm going to try to cut him up again because he's not frozen completely solid.
Talked the other day.
Ow!
Chris and Dan might come out of retirement.
Ow! I think
What's wrong, dear?
I cut my finger.
Again?
On the saw! I don't cut... I cut my fingers more on cleaning the goddamn saw. Ay! Ow! You dirty little pig. Okay, guys, because it was so cold in the shop, my phone actually died in the middle of cutting up the rest of that lamb. But I will put some pictures at the end so you can see exactly what we had going on because yeah, it was kind of cool cutting all those cuts up, but yeah, my phone didn't survive the cold, so for that I apologize. Now it's time to clean. Okay, I'm on my lunch break. So this is a few days later. I just wanted to say, you guys, thank you so much for hanging in there with me. It's been a long journey and I've got a lot more testing and stuff to go to find out what the heck is going on with me, but I am going to try my hardest to get everything set up and done. And feeling a little bit better this spring, I really hope. It's been years and it's been getting progressively worse. So I'm still trying really hard. I'm trying different things, but thank you for hanging in there with me. Thank you so much for, I did get a couple letters from fans. Thank you. You are so sweet. And thank you for all the online support too. So I am going to be doing the sausage. I'm going to be doing summer sausage, maybe pepperoni sticks. I've done them in the past and I can't really get it right with the smoking and the dryness, but I'm going to be doing that and probably kielbasa. And I'm doing, with all the bones, I'm making bone broth as well as a whole bunch of the scraps. I'm doing animal food for the cats and dogs. So yeah, thanks again. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And I know it's processing from beginning to end, but that's what happens on our small farm. And for all those of you who are sending really nasty posts and messages, I'm not responding to those unless I'm just feeling snarky. But that's what we do. And as you can hopefully tell, they're treated really well. They're spoiled rotten. And really in the end, it's lights out. That's it. So we don't let them suffer. I wouldn't be doing this if that was the case. So thank you guys. And hopefully you're going to be seeing me really soon. I want to show you a little bit of some of my plans. We have something enormous to reveal, huge in fact, literally life-changing for us on the farm. So a couple of you already know, and I don't want anybody spoiling the surprise, but let's just say I'm keeping my channel name as Bald Knob Farmstead, but the situation is changing a little bit. So it's going to be amazing. It's going to be great. Love you guys. Thanks again for the support. And if you want to send me a little something, and I hate it when creators do this, but everybody seems to do it, information in the description. Anyway, thank you. And I'm going to get a quick bite to eat and then go back to work. You'll see me soon.